are back with this week's Asian Entertainment Roundup, and it has been busy. First up, new releases. Isna is out with Mamma Mia. And Mix released Spinnin' on It. Rising Filipino band Cup of Joe dropped Sandali. Zero Base One has I Know You Know live performance. EXO's Chen pleasantly surprised his fans with Arcadia. Thai singer Keng Harit released the OST for Kemjira. Chinese singer Alfred Sun released Bite Me. Next, Z with I'm Him. And we also have some Japanese releases. Idol with Where Do We Go? On You with Saku. JO1 released Hands in My Pocket. And our favorite Japanese band, One OK Rock, goes smooth and soft with This Can't Be Us. Pray you're waking up. You gave more. We also have not so new releases but still worth checking out. ILLIT'S performed Magnetic in First Take.
Let's go.
Yoon performed a medley of his songs from his new album. And Twice released a documentary of their Lollapalooza journey, but it really gives you an idea on their creative commitment. These things are really worth checking out. And over in Japan, ILLIT'S bagged a new brand partnership with Uniqlo Japan. This adds to their existing deals with Lacoste Japan and M&M Asia. But glitz in Japan are a little worried. You may have heard that Sane Takaichi, a protege of former PM Shinzo Abe, was elected leader of Japan's Liberal Democratic Party on October 4 and is now poised to become the nation's first female prime minister. Yay for women! But those who are familiar with her very strict cultural policies said that this could mean less foreign acts could perform in Japan, and that includes K-pop idols. We are just gonna have to wait for this one to play out. Going back to Korea, the Korean Business Research Institute has revealed this month's brand reputation ranking for individual rookie idols. The rankings were determined through an analysis of the consumer participation, media coverage, interaction, and community awareness indexes of various rookie idols using big data collected from September 3 to October 3. Cortis's Konho topped this month's list with a brand reputation index of 384,060. ILLIT'S Wonnie took second place on the list with a brand reputation index of 357,459. While Hearts to Hearts Ian ranked third with a score of 245,449. ILLIT'S Minju and Cortis's Juhon rounded up the top 5. Check out the top 20 on your screens right now. Let's move over to some movie news. Hong Kong Asian Film Festival is going to be held between October 22 and November 9. There are a lot of great films. Please head over if you can in Hong Kong, but there are two standout. Another World is an ambitious Hong Kong animated fantasy that blends demons, folklore, and human drama. Adapted from Naka Saijo's acclaimed novel, this is my type of story. It's a rare homegrown animation on this scale and the perfect curtain raiser for the festival. Another movie is Human Resource. Thai director Nawapol Tamrong Gratnarit turns the workplace into a stage of existential comedy, with critics calling it one of his sharpest works yet. It's both hilariously mundane and quietly devastating, exactly the kind of offbeat gem the festival is known for. Speaking of gems, even as Bang Shi-yuk, chairman of the biggest entertainment company from Korea and the fourth biggest in North America, faces legal scrutiny in Korea, it does not stop the National Museum of Korea and the National Museum Foundation of Korea to forge a partnership with Hybe to promote Korean cultural heritage globally. The museum, home of over 440,000 heritage items, will work with Hybe to blend traditional design elements with idol IP. The plan includes developing new products under the museum's MEOVV'S brand, introducing them to international markets via Hybe's vast distribution network, and coordinating global promotions to showcase Korean culture. This isn't Hybe's first foray into cultural crossovers. Last year's DALMAJUNG series, which paired BTS's global brand power with treasures like the white porcelain moon jar and Bangasa's Yusang hat, turned museum artifacts into sought-after lifestyle goods. The renewed partnership signals more of this fusion ahead, and an experiment in how K-culture can extend far beyond music into everyday life, art, and heritage. Speaking of networks and influence, K-pop is still dominating Fashion Week. Jimin just returned to Korea after gracing Dior's show in Paris. Billboard Hot 100 #1 artist caused a pandemonium, not just in Korea, but also in Paris. Jisoo of Blackpink was also present, and Thai darlings Sirilak, Lingkwong, and Kornafat Orm Seratanapong were also present. This Lingorm couple amassed more than 5 million views in one of their posts. More about them later. Actor Ji Chang-wook was Tom Ford's star of the night. Rosé shown in powder blue in YSL's fashion show. ITZY Sieji took everyone's breath away in Roger's Vivier show. And as the stars head home, it's time for the next batch. First is V. He is scheduled to attend Celine's show on the 5th. Here comes another pandemonium. TWS will also attend. While it is unclear whether Suga will show up for Valentino, they do have other stars on the list, including IVE's Ray and Liz. TXT's Subin and Thai superstar Jeff Satur. Wow, that first-class section headed to Paris will shimmer with the stars on board. And we are going to do a deeper dive on the impact of Asian artists on Fashion Week. Please wait for that. Meanwhile, as promised, more about Lingorm couple. Lingkwong and Orm Seratanapong, also known as Lingorm couple, stars in Thailand's #1 girl love series, Only You. It is also streaming on Netflix, expanding their reach to international audience. They are also going to host their very first fan convention in November 2025. It's a major milestone signaling the pair's transition from on-screen romance to full-blown media personalities. This comes after their earlier hit, The Secret of Us, in 2024. Around half of Thailand's TV output is now either boys' love or girls' love, hinting at how central queer romance has become to Thailand's entertainment export strategy. The legalization of same-sex marriage in early 2025 has further shifted the landscape, potentially giving works in the GL space more legitimacy, mainstream visibility, and creative freedom. And speaking of shifting landscape, Tomorrow By Together, also known as TXT, is trying to do just that, but this time with partnership with UNICEF. TXT recently visited the UNICEF headquarters in New York to launch their Together for Tomorrow global mental health campaign in collaboration with Korean Committee for UNICEF. Their label, Big Hit Music, pledged $1.4 million over 2 years toward adolescent mental health initiatives, and the group hopes to leverage their platform to spark open conversations, reduce stigma, and promote emotional resilience among youth worldwide. Now, this is a little bittersweet. Fans of J-pop's golden era will remember KAT-TUN. Once one of Japan's biggest boy bands, they sold out Tokyo Dome, topped charts for years, and symbolized the peak of Johnny and Associates' idol machine. But fame doesn't always last forever. Former member Junosuke Taguchi, who left in 2016 to go solo, now works as a male host club. In a recent appearance in a vlog, Junosuke insists he's content in his current life, but of course he still misses performing as an idol. His path from starring in dramas like Legal High to running businesses, facing drug-related arrests in 2019, and eventually entering nightlife due to financial struggles is a sobering reminder that even the brightest stars can face instability once the spotlight fades. Fame is fleeting. Financial security isn't optional. For idols and artists everywhere, from J-pop to K-pop, building sustainable income streams and planning for life after the stage is as important as topping the charts. But here's one who seemed to have really planned his career well. Videos surfaced on social media earlier yesterday of the massive crowds and snaking queues outside the venue of F1, with fans reportedly queuing up from 6:30 a.m. For what, you ask? Well, it's for G-Dragon. He is scheduled to take the stage at 10 p.m. Yup, more than a decade, and G-Dragon is still keeping VIPs loyal. Speaking of loyalty, pom-poms are excited as the Black Label confirmed Meow is preparing to release a new album with a goal of making a comeback in October. This release will be Meow's first new music since their Japanese single Me 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 in July. With Twice's 10th anniversary and Les Seraphim's Spaghetti, October is looking like another month for girl groups. We're not complaining. And as always, let's end this in a high note. Let's talk BTS. Jin continues to smash records. Don't Say You Love Me is the fastest song by an Asian artist on Spotify this year to hit 200, 300, 400, and even 500 million streams. Let's go, Jin. Riding that momentum, he's giving fans more. A 2-night Encore concert in Incheon Munak Main Stadium on October 31st and November 1st, both of which will be streamed globally. The shows come after his sold-out 9-city solo tour and are already causing a frenzy, with hotel prices in Incheon spiking as fans rush to be there in person. Oh, if we can just teleport. Meanwhile, RM is stepping into a new arena, the art world. And by that, we mean professionally this time, because he will be the first K-pop artist to curate an exhibit at the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art, opening October 2026 and running through February 2027. The exhibit, titled RMXSF MoMA, will feature around 200 works, blending pieces from his own collection with masterpieces from the museum, including Rotico and Matisse. RM has said his goal is to break down boundaries between East and West, letting viewers create their own meanings through art. Records, concerts, and now global art curation, BTS is proving their impact is unlike anything we've ever seen. And that's it for this week's roundup. I hope that you are having fun and making the most out of whatever's left of your weekend. And I'm hoping that you will be fully recharged by next week for another week of crazy Asian entertainment. Thank you so much for spending time with me. As always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And of course, share the video if you can. Also, if you would, please consider donating to the channel. We are expanding it. And so we launched our online magazine, asianentertainmentandculture.com. There is a QR code on your screen right now. So please consider donating. All the funds are going there so that we can formally launch, hopefully by the end of the month, maybe by next month. Also, please consider following me on X, IG, but more importantly on Patreon, because that's where the community is. If you want to talk with people who are also crazy about movies, TV shows, pop culture, or just want any kind of community, then that's the place for you. We do have a free tier just in case you want to try things out. Also, please consider following or supporting my YouTube membership. I do have a weekly live stream exclusive to members and also exclusive videos that don't go public ever. Thank you so much. Again, please share the video. That will really help the channel. Thank you.